back to my channel. It's me, Usiko Beauty, and today I'll be doing a rose gold look using my favorite YouTuber. Well, she's not my favorite, but she's up there. She's up there. Only because I have so many YouTubers that I'm obsessed with. But yeah, I'll be using my Itsmyrayeraye's BH Cosmetics palette. I started off by moisturizing my lips because you know how your girl feel about no crusty lips. We don't do that. Not around this here town, okay? And we don't. Second, I'm going in with snail gel. My auntie from Kenya actually messaged me a couple weeks ago and was like, girl, let me, okay, she didn't actually say it like that, but pretty much how I took it was, let me put you on, because her skin is glistening. It glows, honey. She got that. So, of course, when she told me to try snail gel, I was like, say less, auntie. Say less. Next, I'm going in to fix these eyebrows real quick. Pow! You see how I did that? I was so proud of myself when I figured out how to do that little edit. I was like, whatever. Anyways, I'm going in with my favorite NARS foundation. I have such, I don't even know where to start. I am obsessed with this product. Like, it's so good. It makes my skin soft. I don't know if it actually makes it soft or maybe I just think it's soft, but especially when I when I combine it with the snail gel and use that as a primer and then go in for my foundation, oh my goodness, it just comes out so flawless. The coverage is great. My skin doesn't feel dry. It's the closest I've found in my actual complexion, especially out here in the sun, especially during like summertime. I get really chocolatey, so it's hard to find a nice foundation that actually matches my skin tone like as well, that also doesn't oxidize and dry out later. Like this just, it's A1. However, I did find out that they test on animals, and my pretty little heart that broke and cracked in so many pieces, because as you can see, I'm using my fingers. Okay, my amazing dog decided to chew on my beauty blender, so that's why I'm using my fingers, because I have no more beauty blender because my dog. But as much as she drives me crazy, I love animals. Like, she has taught me so much about animals. So when I heard that they do this, I was like, yo, that's not cool, but this product costs a pretty penny. So we're gonna use it all up, all the way till it's finished, and once it's done, I'm no longer gonna buy any more NARS products, just because of that one. And like, it is a really amazing product, and I mean, if you don't care about that kind of stuff, by all means, like, I would not tell you not to get it, because you know, it's not a big deal to you. But since it is a big deal to me, like after this, I am going to be looking for a new foundation that is animal friendly, you know, it's cruelty free, and specifically, you know, black owned. That would be amazing. So if you know any products out there, please let me know in the comment section. Again, I'm going in with my NARS concealer. This was my first concealer that I bought with them. I've used their foundation and I was like, yo, if I really vibe with their foundation, why won't I like their concealer? And their concealer is pretty dank. I like it. It's very creamy. It's full coverage. You know, gives me the color that I want. But I still would definitely appreciate if I had a black owned one, or something that's not, you know, that is cruelty free specifically. But yeah, I'm just sadly using, I'm just gonna try to use this as fast as possible so I can just get rid of it, but also at the same time I am enjoying using it because the formula is A1, but that's probably because they use it on animals and they test on animals. So that's Anywho, for the next couple million seconds, I'm going to be blending out because I didn't realize how long this part was. But TBH, I like the blending process when I watch other YouTube videos. It's kind of like, you know how like when you watch those like oddly satisfying videos where they like pop those balloons. I don't do the popping zits. I meant like popping the balloons with glitter in them, or they're like cutting cake and stuff like that, like, or cleaning out a backyard with the hose or some stuff like that. I love watching that. So I kind of, when I was editing this, I kind of did find myself, you know, letting this part drag on a little bit. So I apologize. But for real though, look how good I look. Oh my, wait, what do you know about that? What you know? What do you, can you see all of that? Look at that. Let me clarify. Honestly though, do you see this little concealer drop on the tip of my nose? It probably is gonna stay there the whole video. just ignore that. I was really feeling myself. Like, I was like, let me just walk out the door looking like this. Like, I already look good. I'm going in with my CoverGirl loose powder. Shout out to my girl Zena for putting me onto this. You know, I use this to bake while I do the rest of my eye, and it kind of just like, I just set it underneath my eyes. Sometimes I put it on the bridge of my nose. I don't remember if I did put it on the bridge of my nose. But yeah, put it underneath my eye, on my lip, on my chin, pretty much anywhere that there was concealer. I put this there because, again, I live in a very hot place and I sweat a lot. And this part was, this was hard, man. Look at that, I got it all over. Now going in with my Smashbox eyeshadow primer, just applying that, patting the product onto my eyes, and going in with a fluffy brush. I'm tapping into my Itsmyrayeraye, the color Spice. Was that Spice? Yes, that was Spice. And I'm adding that to the bridge part of my eye, pretty much like where this is going to be the transition color. That's what it is. So I'm using a fluffy brush, like a blending fluffy brush, and I'm kind of just adding that to that area. I really like this palette because that color is A1. It's so pigmented. You see how I just couple strokes and it's orangey. Wow, I will do that. So the other side of this here blending brush is like a little bit more packed on bristled brush, and so I'm dipping into my Tiffany, also from the same palette, and I'm just applying that to the entire lid area of my eye, as you can see here. Just applying it. I'm starting off at the bottom towards my eyelashes and kind of working my way up the eye. I noticed that it's a little bit easier doing it this way and making sure to pat the shadow in instead of like swiping it on the way I did the orange. You see what you get what I mean? So yeah, I'm just like tapping it or patting it, I guess. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here for y'all to get a little closer look at my eye. Look at those eyes. So wait a minute. Ew, girl, you better. Sorry, I am hyping myself up because this look was cute. I was really feeling it. It matched my hair perfectly. I was like, I look like a rose gold goddess. Ooh, ooh, you could not tell me nothing. Let me tell you, I wasn't doing nothing. I was just walking around my house, doing the dishes, looking like a whole meal, honey. A whole meal. A rose gold meal. Okay, so I'm a little hype myself up a little bit, but it's okay. Look how good that is. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm just tapping it in, bring it in all over the eyelid, kind of focusing it mostly on the center, just because it's gonna move a little bit, like especially when I start adding other colors, but mostly on the center, but also bring it into the tear inside towards my tear duct, and then also to the outside. Yes, I'm just applying it until I feel secure and confident that it's not gonna move, one, but it's not too sheer. Like, I want it to like really show up. Like, I want my eyes to be bow. Like, you look at them, you see them. Now, using an angled blending brush, I'm gonna be dipping in the color Connie. Okay, I think the theory was well, maybe it's not a theory, I don't know for sure because I haven't watched her video review on her palette, but I think she did say that she named a lot of these shadows after people in her life, which I thought was so cute. Anyways, I'm using Connie. It's like a really nice purpley color, and I'm adding that to the outside area of my eye, kind of creating like a V and blending that color. I kind of low-key was a little heavy-handed with this, as you can see. So I'm trying to clean up my mess, just kind of bring it in. So I'm applying it to the outside and then slowly kind of bring it in towards the inside of my eye. You know what I mean? See that? You just kind of bring it in nice and lightly. And I did not touch the palette again for this color. Like, honestly, the pickup for these colors is A1. The pigmentation, A2. Okay, so let me just tell you, I didn't even have to touch it no more. Like, I was like, yo, that's enough, that's enough. So now I'm using a kind of a light, I don't really know, it was like an eyeshadow brush, like, oh, I think they called it a detailer brush is what they called it, and I dipped into the color Friday, and I'm adding that to I don't know, not the outside, but like not the inside either. I'm just adding it in between the purple and the rose gold. So I'm kind of creating a little bit more of a transition between rose gold, pink to purple. Before it was just rose gold to purple, and you know, you saw that it was a little bit harsh. Adding this pink kind of gives it back that little pinky, rosy touch to it. So I'm adding that in between those two colors. The outer part of my eye, not the crease area. You see there? And I'm just blending the colors together, bring it in a little bit towards the center of my eye, but not too much because I still want to keep that rose goldy color. I just want the colors to kind of seamlessly go from one shade to another. And then going back to that original brush to where I added the spice, the orangey spice color. Now I'm just blending those two colors together, and I'm tapping into Control Freak, which is a brown. So the Control Freak is like a light brown, and then Spice is like an orangey brown. So the Spice was the transition color, and then the brown Control Freak is kind of just making the colors not as, it's kind of just like muting it a little bit, just kind of turning down the volume because it was loud. That purple was like, hello, I'm over here. And we're like, no, purple, calm down. This is not your show. This is the rose gold show. This is the pink show. So we're just kind of turning down the volume a little bit, dipping into that Friday again, that pinky purpley color that I added in between, blending those colors out, mostly focusing on the outside parts. And now I am doing something I haven't done since like, I was gonna say 3rd grade. Who was wearing makeup in 3rd grade? I did not have to do makeup. I was gonna say 8th grade because that's when I learned how to do makeup, or started to. And I used to walk around with the darkest eyeliner. Oh my goodness. I really thought I was doing something. And I would literally align the inside part of my eye. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just my actual waterline. Haven't done that in a minute, but I wanted to try a little song for this look. And so now I'm going in and just kind of adding a light cat eye, I think is what you would call it. I don't know. I honestly am so bad at eyeliners. Like, I used to be so good. My friends would be like, hey, can you do my eyeliner? For some reason, after a while though, like, I just lost the flick of the wrist. Now it's So I'm just kind of just adding it to like a wing, a very small wing, and then I'm kind of bringing it in just a little bit to the center part of my eye. I like how it kind of brings my eyes out a little bit, kind of elongates them, you know. It might not actually be doing anything, but to me it look kind of cute, so we're just doing that. Yes. And now going into my Moscow Mule by Fenty Beauty. This is my favorite. I'm just dipping into it and just adding it to the center part of my eye. This part was a little weird because when I was tapping it in, I noticed like it wasn't showing up as pink. It was kind of like blending into the eyeshadow, like you couldn't tell the lighter pink. So I kind of was playing around with it a little bit. I added a little bit too much, and then I wiped a little bit off, and then once I just kind of played around with it. So if I were you, I would do that. Just play around until you feel comfortable with that. Also, can we talk about how much powder I really was, what was I doing? Now I'm just gonna brush off the bake, get my face looking nice. This palette does come with a a contouring kit, but I didn't contour my face today for this look, but I do use it. This is one of the only products that actually like the contour colors show up on me. So A1 to you, Itsmyrayeraye, or I don't really know what her real name is, but yeah, shout out to you because I do use it to contour. But usually when I'm baking, I'm doing that. I don't usually end up contouring just because my face kind of creates those highlight points, and my natural skin tone kind of creates the depth that I'm looking for. So usually don't do that. Now I'm just putting on these lashes. I'm just gonna throw them on because trying to do this on camera was a joke. Now I'm just gonna throw on my mascara. Again, doing something I usually don't do. I'm just adding it to my lower lash line, just kind of trying to create a little bit more depth. I noticed that the bottom part of my eyes was looking a little bare. There was a lot going on top, like my eyelid, the whole 9 lashes and everything. So I was like, let me just add a little bit of eyeshadow. Mascara to this baby. Let me just see what I can do with it. And then I was like, oh, you know what? Let's just try to since we're out here doing new things, let's put a little bit of white eyeliner. Honestly, I think the look would have looked a little bit better if it wasn't a pure white milk eyeliner. This one I think is the color Milk by NYX or NYX. And it's just a white liner. I think it would look nice if it had like a more nudie color, but you know what, I liked it. I think it looked cute. It kind of made my eyes pop. Like, I looked so cute. I was like, ooh, look how big, look at that. I really do. So now I'm using a lip liner that's a little bit more compact, kind of to line the bottom part of my eye with that pinky color that we tried earlier, the Friday. I'm just adding that underneath the mascara and pretty much just like on my eye skin place. I don't know what you call this. It's not an eyelid, it's the bottom of the eyelid, like the top of the eyelid, maybe the waterline, or is it the tear? I don't know, you see where I'm putting it. I'm just adding that pink over there to kind of create a little bit more depth, you know, since the mascara is really black. I think it kind of bled a little bit and kind of turned a little blue, so I'm trying to clean that up by adding that pink purpley color onto the bottom part of my eye, as you can see. And then later on I actually do use the brush that I had used before to add on the pink to the top part of my eye, the detailer brush I think is what we called it. Yeah, so I do use that to kind of brush out the color a little bit. Yeah, this one. And I just kind of brush out that purple pinky color and smoke it out to the bottom part of like the rest of my eye. I think, so when I was using the lip liner, I was just kind of trying to create that deep color. And now I'm just smoking it out with this brush and kind of just letting the colors flow out and kind of creating a little bit more. See, I think that looks really good. Then I went ahead and added my lip glosses, my blush, my highlighter, and let me tell you, this right here, this is my favorite. And now time to flex in the camera. Got to cut these clips out. Let me just bow. Who it? Y'all see? So wait a minute. Yo, girl, I did that. Yes, move the hair a little bit. Let them see your face. Yes. Ooh, swing it again. Bow. Ow. Ow. Let them see the highlights. I wish I could zoom in a little bit, but let me show this wig, y'all. I got it at Amazon. I might do a wig review. This was cute. Anywho, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, peace and love makes the world go round. Thanks for watching. Mwah!